The career that I chose is criminal justice. General purpose to inform my audience of how various positions in criminal justice can assist you in developing a bond with the community, protecting the innocent, and helping those who are troubled, and also seeking out the truth. It also has various positions that many times will offer great benefits and higher pay grades depending on what agency you work for. So even if you're someone who's entry level and has little experience, or maybe you're just doing it for an internship, a lot of times you will find positions, depending on what agency you work for, that will actually offer higher salaries. And the benefits are also included, so that's always a plus. My thesis is criminal justice is a career field that provides you the opportunity to make an impact in society by adhering or making laws that can be implemented and executed for the good of all man. I truly believe in that. If you are in the criminal justice field, especially if you have a position that allows you to either create policies or laws or somehow implement them or be in that process, you have a better handle on definitely making an impact, because it's something that's more permanent instead of just, voicing what you want to do but not actually being able to implement it legally within the criminal justice field or within the governmental field. Why did I choose this field? I chose this field because having some experience with immigration, law enforcement, and also just being actually out in the field, like as an interpreter, because that's what my profession always had been, was being an interpreter. I saw areas that needed significant improvement, and looking across the board, especially in today's society, there is a need for agents and officers who come from different backgrounds, and that can go anything from economic backgrounds to also cultural backgrounds, and having agents or officers that are also have a skill in language and linguistics, and which is what I do. As I mentioned before, I'm an interpreter by profession, and I have a skill, a knack, shall we say, of being able to pick up different languages and dialects, which helps me create a bond with people locally in those communities. And as I said, looking across the board, getting agents from those different backgrounds can help bridge the gap between officers and the community, which is definitely needed today. That's why we have so many problems right now, because there's such a lack of trust and respect between both parties, between law enforcement and between the communities. And only when we win back the respect and the trust are we going to be able to move forward, not just within our own little communities, but nationwide. God-given quality in the field. I had a little bit of not issue, but just working with law enforcement. Sometimes people have a hard time seeing how someone with a gun could have anything to do with the Bible. But if you look at it from this perspective, God has entrusted law enforcement or people in the criminal justice field with seeking out the truth, promoting justice, and fellowshipping with local communities and nationwide. And that is something that is biblical. Seeking out the truth, justice, and fellowshipping, they're all biblical principles. In Isaiah 1:17, it states, "Learn to do good, seek justice, and correct oppression." We work for God to carry out those principles, and that is the responsibility of an agent, an officer of the court. It's all to seek justice, seek the truth, and carry it out to the best of your ability. And lastly, the speech could benefit my classmates by revealing some lesser known benefits of the job and discussing in detail the various positions and what they entail. Thank you.